welcome to another video from Sulis. In this episode I will talk about what we've learned in the previous 3 videos of our series Discord Bots 101 and try to go into more details. So let's get started. In the introduction video I showed you how to register your first Discord bot application and invite it to your server. We made sure to enable the message content intent so that the bot had access to the user messages. This is mandatory if we want to have access to user messages so we can create events, also called listeners, and message commands, also known as prefixed commands. The default permissions we used for the invite link were those of an admin. In most cases you shouldn't give admin access to a bot application, but since this is your own application you can have full control over the bot commands, so we don't worry about that right now. In the scopes we checked the bot to define that our application is a bot, and also checked the application commands to allow the execution of / commands, which we will be discussing in the next episodes. We also added a description to our bot which was visible in the bot's profile. The next step was to create the actual bot code which we generated from a template. Then we started coding our first command by defining a new function named ping. The name of the function is also the name of the command. To define that this function will be a bot command, we added the bot command decorator. The function takes only one parameter ctx, which is of type context. If we browse the documentation, we can see that the context object has a send function that we can use to send messages. It is a coroutine, so we have to await it. We also defined an onMessage event which takes a message object as a parameter and use it to filter out banned words, both wildcard and exact. First we defined the lists with the words, then for the wildcard we looped through the words, converted both the message and the list items to lowercase. This way our banned words are not case sensitive. Then if we find a wildcard word we reply with a message and delete the message with the banned words. Again, if we check the documentation, we can see that the message object has a reply and delete function which are coroutines. For the exact words, we first need to split the message into words, then check the words against our list. So far so good, but our code has 2 bugs. First, we forgot to convert the list words into lowercase. The next one is a bit tricky. If you remember in the last video we tested the event and it successfully managed to filter all banned words. What we didn't test is if the ping command works, and it does not. This happens because we basically overridden the default onMessage event and forgot to add in the last line that after our custom code we want the bot to actually process the commands. We can do this with the bot process commands function. Now if we check our code we see that everything works as expected. That was all for this episode. If you liked the video, press the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for new video uploads. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.